Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my May favorites for you guys. I asked you on Snapchat whether you wanted to see my May favorites first or my perfume collection, and it was pretty much a tie, but I figured I would get this one first just because, you know, I'm OCD about getting my favorites videos out late, and it's already, what's today? June 2nd. It's about to be June 3rd because I'm filming at 11:52 at night. Dedication, girl. I actually had 3 clients today back to back, and tomorrow I have 6, so I have to be up in a couple of hours, but you guys are worth it, and I definitely wanted to get this video out. And what is sleep, right? So today I'm going to be talking about the products that I've been loving for May, and it definitely flew by. May was so hectic for me because I had so many appointments, and I also graduated college. Before I get started, I know I'm gonna get tons of questions on this lippy. I kind of just threw it on and I'm absolutely in love with it. I have the whole Too Faced Melted Metal collection. I'm thinking of doing a swatch video because they are so amazing. The one I'm wearing right now is called Melted Metallic Jelly, and I love the metal ones because they're not as drying as like the normal ones because they kind of have a sheen and they just feel really soft on the lips. So that's what I'm wearing on my lips, in case you are wondering. So I'm gonna get started with face products per usual, and the first favorite that I want to mention is this Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And I actually didn't like this at first. I don't know, I was just not feeling it. I think I said in a video that I was not feeling it. It was just, I don't know, it wasn't doing it for me. I have this in the shade Light Neutral, and it is the concealer that I'm wearing right now. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you guys, and it's the perfect shade for me. It's light enough to brighten, but it's not too light where it just looks crazy. It's the perfect neutral shade. It's not too pink, it's not too yellow, it's just like a beigey color. I'm going to swatch NC20 by MAC right next to it. NC20 is definitely a lot more yellow, but they're pretty much the same shade as far as lightness goes. So this is NC20, and then this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. And I find that the Urban Decay Naked Skin brightens a lot more just because it does kind of have a little bit more of a peachy, pinky tone, but it's still very neutral compared to this very, very yellow NC20 by MAC. Next, for face products, I wanted to quickly mention this Laura Mercier translucent powder. A lot of people have been talking about this setting powder. It's just everywhere. Amra from Amrezy, she talked about it, and I've had this for so long. Like, this thing has lasted me, I don't even remember. It's definitely over a year, which I don't know if it's even expired, but I am all over this powder. It is amazing. I love it to set my whole face. I love it to set underneath my eyes. I do it with the whole baking method where you apply like a heavy amount of powder with a sponge or a brush, and then you lightly just diffuse the product off. My favorite brush to wipe off the baking powder, is the M510, and this brush is perfect because it's small enough to fit underneath the eyes. So what I do is I usually use my beauty blender or just like a regular little cosmetic sponge, apply a whole bunch of powder, and I let it bake. I move on to my contour, and then when I'm done with everything else, after like 5 minutes, I will just gently just wipe off the excess powder, and the rest of the powder just kind of sets the concealer beautifully. So this powder is just an all-time favorite of mine. I use it on everyone. It's translucent. It's just amazing. I love it. I can't say enough good things about it. It's my go-to powder. Next is this Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer, and Makeup by Madison put me onto this. I was talking to Kathleen Lights, and I was telling her how much I love this, and she was asking me if it was any different than the other one because they have like an older packaging style. No, it's the same formula. I love mixing this in, especially with matte foundations. Like today I'm wearing the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, which is amazing, by the way, and this is in 104 Golden Beige. I love mixing these two together, or just using this as kind of like a primer or an illuminizer. You can use this in so many different ways. You can use this as a highlight. You can use this mixed in with your foundation. The only thing is that when you pump it, it pumps out way too much product and you end up wasting a lot. But this is a like liquid gold. It is amazing. You can just use it. Look at that. That's like crazy. You can use this over your foundation, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't really like using like liquid illuminizers on top of my foundation, but I love using it underneath or mixed in with my foundation because it kind of has like a serum kind of feel to it. So this is good stuff. Next, I want to talk about a bronzer. The bronzer that I've been using and that I have on my face right now is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Lights. This is the darker of the two, so there's two shades in this little collection, I guess you can say. And this is the darker one, and in the pan it just looks like a taupe mauve, kind of like really weird color. Like, it doesn't look like it'd be pigmented. It has a highlighter infused in it, but it just wouldn't appeal to me if I just saw the pan, just the shade. But on the skin, this is what it comes off as. It's literally a luminizing bronzer, and I know a lot of people are not fans of bronzers that have shimmer, but this is more of a sheen. It's not really like a shimmer, although you do see glitters. I don't really mind it, but I feel like if you use a certain brush with it, it doesn't pick up the glitters as much. And I love that for bronzing, but my favorite this month for contour, I don't know, like, I was holding off on this because I didn't want to waste it. My friend Marie bought me this. She actually got me another item that's in this favorites video. Shout out to Marie. But this is the Film Star Bronze and Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. Guys, this sculpting powder is amazing. Like, it will give you that sharp contour, and it's not orange. It's the perfect cool, it's just perfect. I mean, it looks kind of gray when you kind of swatch it, but oh my god, it is amazing. This stuff is so amazing. It's so high quality. For some reason, it's not really swatching well, but it's right here in my middle finger. This has the perfect amount of gray and taupiness to it, but you can still bronze your face. Sometimes if I'm really lazy, I'll bronze up my face with this shade too. I'm a fan of the highlight, but I just ignore the highlight because I have another highlight I'm going to talk about. Another highlight combination, actually. But the sculpting in this, if you have this and you've kind of just been letting it sit there, which I don't know why, it's a really pricey product, and like, come on, look at the packaging. It's rose gold, seriously. But if you like high-end makeup and you like to splurge and you want a really nice sculpting powder that's going to give you that chiseled cheek, like, you guys have been noticing my cheeks have been extra crisp. And I know a lot of people are not a big fan of that. I am. So if you take a look at my Instagram pictures, I guarantee you the comments, someone's asking me what contour powder I'm using, and it's this. Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. I call it Sculpt and Glow. I don't know why, because I use it as a sculpting powder, not really a bronzing, but you can use it as a bronzing. Okay, I'm rambling. Next, for a blush, I've been obsessed with this. This is the Galactic Star Blush in Milan. I believe Young, Wild, and Polished talked about this. By the way, I love her. She has no idea who I am, but I love watching her. She's crazy and I love it. Like, crazy in a good way though. Like, crazy about makeup. She knows her stuff. She talked about this color Milan, and Galactic is such an underrated brand. They sell Galactic at certain Rite Aids, but you can also just purchase online. This is the blush that I have on right now. And guys, I'm telling you, this is like my go-to blush these days. It's just a no-brainer. Like, you throw this on with anything and it looks good. So it's the blush that's right here. It's a sheer blush, but I actually really like that because when I have like a really bold lip, which I've been into lately, which is kind of weird for me, I love this. It's perfect. I think it looks way better on the face than on a swatch. It's just a perfect like dusty pink color. And I don't know, it's a matte shade, but it still has like a sheen to it. It just looks amazing. I'm telling you guys, you need this. And it's just so cute. It's perfect for carrying in your makeup bag because I've been loving another blush, which is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in Tropic Hues. But this stuff is so huge. I love using this on my clients because it's a beautiful flush of color. And it has a built-in highlight. So it's one of those products where you could just use this and not have to worry about a highlight. So it's this shade right here. And the name is definitely true. It's a tropical blush. But I love this little guy, this Galactic. It's just so tiny and cute and it reminds me of a little cookie. You know, I'm a sucker for packaging and I'm a sucker for good packaging and a good product. So that's the blush that I have on right now. It's the perfect everyday blush. You don't have to think about it. You just throw it on and go. Sometimes my MAC blushes are just too much for like mascara days. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to throw on MAC blush, baby, and just mascara because it's just going to look a little crazy. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about eyeshadows. I have a couple to show you. I know this favorites video is going to be long because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys about products that I've been loving. And now that I'm doing makeup on other people, I feel like my favorites videos are going to be wild from now on. The first shadow I want to talk about is NARS Galapagos. And my friend Marie got this for me because every time I try to get it, it was sold out on Sephora. but it's definitely for a good reason. This is one of my top, I would say, 5 shadows ever. And that's a huge statement. I have this on right now on the bottom lash line. There you go. And also in my crease. I kind of just did one eyeshadow today. Girl, it was late. I'm not really trying to go ham on my shadow. But I'm telling you guys, if you love to do that cut crease, Lord, you need this. Like, it's just, don't think about it. Go right now. If it's in stock, buy this. I promise you, you're not going to regret it. It has glitter in it, but it does not show up on the eye. It shows up really lightly, and it's the perfect shade. Like, I can't explain it. It's just amazing. Like, I don't know. Just get it. It's so tiny, but you literally just need the littlest bit because it's so pigmented. You can use this underneath your eye, in the crease, all over. There's so many things you can do with this shadow. And I know a lot of you guys love this. When I posted it on Instagram, I have a really pretty picture of it on my Instagram, which is Beauty by Rosita. You guys were like, that's my favorite shadow of all time. And I'm like, really? Because I didn't use it yet. And then once I used it, I'm like, yes, girl, it is awesome. Next, for a shadow, I want to talk about this Bobbi Brown Toast shadow. And this is also what I have in my crease. I only have these 2 shadows on right now. This is the perfect transition or crease color or all over color for fair skinned girls. It is amazing. I love Toast. It's just like a nice peachy color. I know my swatches kind of suck, but it reminds me of Peach Smoothie or Beaches and Cream by Makeup Geek. So if you're a fan of those shades but you want something a little more pigmented, definitely check out this Bobbi Brown shadow. I actually lost my Bobbi Brown Camel, which I'm really upset about because I love that shadow. But Toast has just been my homemade because I just throw it on, and even when I'm not really wearing a lot of makeup, throw this in your crease and you instantly feel like you have depth to your eyes. You feel like you tried a little harder, and you could also just use it on those dramatic days when you want to just throw down a color before you throw down other colors. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Toast, I'm telling you, you will not regret it. And then last shadow is ColourPop Tassel. This is a really unique shadow. $5. Seriously, cannot go wrong. I'm hating swatching this because I literally don't have that much of it left. And the formulation of these is very strange. Let me show you Tassel. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I always do the worst swatches. Like, why would I put it here? Anyway, it's this beautiful white frost glitter. It's amazing, and I have it in my inner corners right now. I love this shade as an inner corner pop. Let me give you guys a close-up. It's like a cream buttery texture formula. Amazing. And yes, I hit pan. If you like that boom pop highlight in the inner corners that you like to use like whites or frosty colors, you would love this. It just, when I'm feeling extra glam or want to look extra glam, I throw this in the tear duct and I swear it makes your eyes sparkle. Like twinkle in your face, sparkle. It's all of that. So definitely not a color for someone who likes like matte shadows or doesn't wear shadows, because this is like a shadow that I use when I actually have eyeshadows on. I don't just throw this on when I have mascara. It just doesn't look that good. Okay, moving on. I want to just quickly mention the highlight that I've been loving. It's a combination, and I think I talked about it. Did I talk about it in my last favorites? I hope I didn't. But you guys know Becca Opal. Good old Becca Opal. That is everyone's jam. But I felt like on my fair skin tone, it just wasn't giving me that like wham bam. But like when I'm tan, I love Opal on its own. So I picked up this shade, which is called Moonstone. So this is Moonstone and this is Opal. And together, magic. Heaven. If you are of a fair skin complexion, you can probably get away with just Moonstone. It's really, really gorgeous. But then mixed in with Opal, which is more of a champagne, almost like tan color. Together, mixed, they're amazing. Like, you just mix them and it gives you that gold, champagne, just awesome highlight. I love mixing highlights. And then on top of it, if I'm feeling like extra glam, Inglot Sparkling Dust Face Eyes Body Powder in 02. I used it on my chest today just to show you guys what sheen it gives you. Like, look at that. Like, I can't help but look in the viewfinder because, like, I just see glowiness here and I love it. Like, I live for it. This is awesome on your legs. awesome on your legs. Like if you have a nice tan going, even if it's fake, you throw some of this on, gorgeous. I did put a little bit on. If you watch my boyfriend tag video, go check that video out. I'm gonna leave a link. I never leave links, but I'm gonna leave that link. Check out my highlight. I was wearing this and you can see me from space, girl. If you like glittery highlights, you're gonna love this. It's just awesome. And if you like really just rub it, it gives you like a sheen. The more you rub it in, the more sheeny it gets and less glittery and less like powerful and intense. But I like it intense on my cheeks, especially when I'm going out. This really catches light and gives you that reflecting light in those pictures with flash if you want to see that highlight. Inglot, and I think it was like $15, $20, I think. They have 3 shades. I want to pick up the other 2 for my kit because I don't know what I'm doing, but it's life. Quickly want to go through these brushes, like quickly, okay? These 3 are from Morphe, and this is the E4, the E27, and the E3. So E3, E4, and E27. These are the only brushes that I've tried from the Elite collection because I just received them not so long ago, but I use these twice, only these 3. I seriously just want to use this collection every time I do my makeup. It is life-changing. I know it sounds really like gimmicky because everyone talks about Morphe, but the Flawless collection was like here for me. Like I loved it. This collection, it just brought it like to a whole different level. It is so soft. It reminds me of my Marc Jacobs bronzer brush. You guys know how I feel about this brush, right? Okay. Soft, baby's butt, rabbit hair. It's not really rabbit hair, but I'm saying it feels like a rabbit. Maybe that's not such a nice joke. But these, compared to them, oh my god, they're vegan and they're amazing. I love them, I love them, I love them. This one, the the E3 is amazing for blush. It's what I use today. It just fits right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect for blush. The E4, oh, and also you can use this for everything else, like bronzer and stuff, but I use it for blush. The E4, perfect for contour, but I use it for setting because I like to set areas that I don't have product like blush on. So with my translucent powder, I usually just set under here, underneath my eyes, you know, everywhere, but not really like my cheek area because I don't want to disturb the magic that's going on. So this is perfect because it gets right in there and it has enough flexibility where it could just like whoop, fly. And then this one is the E27. Perfect crease brush, perfect diffuser brush. It is amazing, not too tapered, fluffy, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I know. You're probably tired of hearing me say perfect. Okay, I quickly want to mention this eye cream. This is the Mineralized Charged Water Moisture Eye Cream by MAC. Holy grail eye cream for like when I'm feeling dry underneath my eyes. I use it on my clients because concealer, it just isn't the same if you're not using an eye cream. It just isn't. I feel like that's why I am loving this Urban Decay Naked Skin one because it goes on flawlessly. Like my under eye just looks perfect. Like you don't see any smudges, it doesn't crease, never creases. It just, oh, beautiful. And I feel like this really, really helps. So this with the Naked Skin and the translucent powder on top, you have a flawless Jaclyn Hill concealer going on there, girl. And then quickly, this Righteous Butter by Soap & Glory. I love putting this on my feet. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a whipped body butter. I've used a lot of it. Seriously, I take a chunk of it, put it on my feet, put on some socks, call it a day. The scent is absolutely fabulous. It smells so good, and it's just moisturizing, and I love it. So definitely a plus in my books. And as far as the scent that I've been going for is MAC Turquatic. Yes, I'm spraying perfume at 12 o'clock at night. MAC Turquatic. I don't know if it's because I'm freelancing more that I want to smell like a MAC store. I know, don't laugh at me and don't judge me, but I kind of feel like it is. I kind of feel like I kind of want to smell like a MAC store, even if that sounds corny. The name Turquatic reminds me of an aquarium. I don't know. It sounds like tortoise. It just reminds me of an aquarium, but definitely doesn't smell like an aquarium. It smells very crisp, very clean, very fresh, very like, It's one of those like sharp scents where it just like hits you right there. It's strong, but it smells so good. I don't know. You just have to smell it. When you're at MAC, they always have these at the counters. Just put some on. They don't judge you. And let me know what you think. I used to not like this scent, but it just has grown on me. And before I mention my songs, I quickly wanted to shout you guys out. I love you guys on Snapchat. And seriously, you guys are so awesome. Like, you guys are constantly snapping me and you guys are life. I actually always snap back. So yeah, I love talking to you guys. I love following you guys. You guys are awesome. So definitely snap me because I love it. I'm obsessed with Snapchat. It's just like an addiction. Alright, time for favorite songs. So my first favorite song is called Coffee and it's by Miguel.
I wish I could paint on places that got the kisses. We laugh over shotguns, tongue kisses. Bubble bath, for damn, and would you rather? I wish I could paint on love. I just want you to see.
I love Miguel. My next favorite song is called My Way by Remy Boys featuring Drake. This song goes hard.
Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. But first off, I'ma start by saying this. All headshots, baby, you can take my bitch. My way. Baby, this is something you should know. I don't ever chase no hoes. Do is put my mind to this shit. Goddamn. Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that bitch. I like all my exes with 2 lines through them shits. Hey, girl, that's just you. I know you work hard for your shit.
Hey.
You know they gon' get you around me. She can drive your car and you can roll. Take you where you wanna go. First off, I'ma start by saying this. Goddamn. Baby, won't you come?
My next favorite song is Firestone by Kygo. I think that's how you say it. Kygo.
I'm afraid, sort of fire. Me up, take me higher. Our hearts alive, firestones. And when they strike, we light up the world. We light up the world.
Of course, Where Are You Now by Skrillex and Diplo featuring Justin Bieber. Come on.
Tell me, where are you now that I need you? Where are you now? Where are you now that I need you? Couldn't find you anywhere. I was by your side. So where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you?
And this isn't really a song, but it's Play No Games by Big Sean. I think it's like an intro or an outro to his album, but I love it. It reminds me of that video with Ariana Grande, where he's like singing it to her. I just feel like I'm Big Sean. I'd be like,
niggas you be dodging, I'm the one that you dodge with. I'm the one that you gonna take that dress you're saving out the closet. Around your friends that you gotta put on speakerphone, just so you can let them know what we be on. Like he the one, yeah, I know.
I want you to take me serious, oh baby. I want you to take me serious.
Wait for you. I'll be wait for you. Tell me who you wanna fucking love. I left that sexy dress out on the bed with a note. Just know I'm there for you. I'm all ears. In other words, here for you. I ain't like the other niggas, and I ain't about to play no games. You know what your problem is. You don't ever see the big picture. Ooh, I want you to take me serious. Oh, baby.
next favorite song is Classic Man featuring Roman Gianther.
Many women wanna be in my life, only on mine. Why can every woman end up being my wife? Even if she go away, 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 I'ma if she go away, even if she go away, even if she go away, I'm a classic man.
I have so many songs this month, I'm sorry. Next one is Recovery by Justin Bieber. Love him.
Make it right. Make it right. Make it right. Some do you right. Whoa, whoa. First I acknowledge our trust has been broken. As we search for recovery, pray for us at night.
You Know You Like It by DJ Snake. Yes.
Some people want me to. I say no way, try again another day. Away. I know for now, I'm not a follower. I don't take things as they come if they bring me down. Don't tell me what could be done. You know you like it, but it drives me insane. You know you like it, but it drives me insane. You know you like it, but you're scared of the shame. What you want, what you gonna do? You know you like it, but it drives me insane.
What you want, what you gonna do?
So that concludes my favorites video. If you can see, I have a new wall background. That's from 7thavenue.com. My mom ordered it for me. I will probably give you guys a better view in my next video. I don't know where my sheets are from. I get that question a lot. And my pillows are from Society 6. Don't forget, I have a contest up on my previous video, so definitely check that out. It's in my haul. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Quickly want to mention these. Picture time. Okay, was that too much? A little bit, right? As soon as I go edit this video, this whole energy that I have right now is just gonna go away. I already know it. Yo lo sé. I don't have a crazy amount of songs. Okay, no, I'm lying. Yes, I do.